Blabs, recently on Plus, we sat down and we watched American Pie, the 1999 American classic featuring Jim, where it's all about his struggle of sexuality and high school life.
He just wants to get laid, bro.
That's right. That's all Jim wanted to do.
That's
It's
the
a
plot.
classic American series of movies right here. I think they made four of them. Leaflet, did you see American Pie?
I have not, but I have heard of it. And I know.
What do you know about American Pie?
Isn't that where he tries to do the thing with the pie?
He does try to do the thing with the
Yes.
pie. As a matter of fact, he does do the
Succeeds.
thing.
Yeah, he
with the
succeeds.
Pie. Yes, yes, yes. It's sitting on the counter because one of his friends tells him that having sex is like warm apple pie. So that's why his mom makes an apple pie and he sees it on the counter. He thinks he's home alone and he ends up sprawled on top of the island, making sweet, sweet love to the American pie, to the apple pie when his dad walks in, which is great. Lots of really uncomfortable moments in it. It's like, the idea of being a teenager in the 90s with uncomfortable moments. It's a very much a piece of its time, a story of its time. Blabs, you recently watched it. You said you enjoyed it.
Yeah, it was funny. It was a dumb, funny movie. I don't think it's problematic, to be honest. The only thing I didn't like as a woman was the whole watching the chick like completely undress and not knowing people are watching her. Like that's like but it's a movie. It's not real, So.
Right. And how many times have we seen in other movies where their boys are looking through a peephole and the girls shower and things like that, right?
It's
and
a movie. It's just a funny popcorn flick.
Right, right. Well, unfortunately, that popcorn flick has now been labeled deeply problematic from Gen Z watching this for the first time. So there's that, which is, I see a lot of people talking about this, the idea that, I'm guessing it's the scene you're talking about, where she's on the webcam, she's undressing, and they end up, screwing around a little bit.
But there's so many things that they could be freaked out about. The pie scene, living with the mom.
Yeah.
Right? There's so many different scenes. So it's like, what's problematic for these people? Is it like the dad talking to his son? That could be problematic in somebody's eyes, So like, it's just stupid.
I think the problematic part of this is that she's attractive, that Shannon Elizabeth is hot, and that there was people that were looking at a hot girl. That's basically it. Everything else is the excuse, but that's the problem.
It's kind of like the Sydney Sweeney ad, right? It's problematic because it's a hot chick.
It's finding that women, you're over-sexualizing women. There's the problem, and then we'll just give excuses.
Right. This is the comments on here are great. This guy says, guys, maybe you can help me out. I'm 57, so I'm a little out of the loop. Is there anything at all that Gen Z doesn't find offensive?
Yeah.
Good for you, Mark. This guy says, obviously, anything obvious, banal, bland, uninteresting, provocative, right? This guy says, I seriously doubt the veracity of the statement. Gen Z can't concentrate on one film for that long, all 90 minutes of it, right? And then there is a little bit of glimmer of hope down here. It says, bull fucking shit. I'm Gen Z, and I find the movie funny as fuck. Right?
What I want to do is I want to find whatever Gen Z loves, whatever that movie property is, whatever that cartoon is, and recast it with only Trump supporters and put that out. That's what I want to do. Help make my dreams come true, everyone out there.
I think that when you have something like this where people look back and they go, well, it's problematic, right? This has been a reoccurring theme. You go back to like Disney Plus, where they're putting things in front of their movies, saying like, "Well, this is a product of its time and doesn't reflect our values today," right? Like, if you go back and you watch Porky's, or you go watch any movie from the 80s or 90s, Fast Time, whatever, go watch any of those movies. You're gonna find something that you go like, probably wouldn't fit in today, right? Maybe it's the stereotypical over-the-top Asian guy, or the token black guy, or the guys googling at the girl or oogling at the girls in the shower, right? And you go, and you do that. You go, and then you shrug it off and you just kind of move on to the next thing, right? It is what it is. So it'll be interesting to see if they want to go and cancel Jim or Ox or some of these characters from the movie for, you should have known better back in 1999 when you were filming this movie, if they attempt to go after Shannon Elizabeth for being so stinking hot, during that time period. You know, silly. Yeah, Phoenix.
Can I just do a very fast, quick detour, real fast?
Yes.
So, kind of the same topic. Do you remember the movie Just One of the Boys, with the greatest pair of tits that has ever been on the silver screen in all of history?
No, let me see if I can find it.
Okay, well, the
I love that movie.
yeah. So the premise of that was that this very quick sentence here.
I mean, one of the guys.
One of the guys. Okay.
Yes.
That was the porno version I was watching, but the movie was just about
the one you were watching was just in one of the guys.
yes, that is correct. Don't out me.
Gross.
But real fast, yeah. Basic premise is a woman for I think some class studies dresses up as a guy to see if she can pass as a guy, and then everyone believes her as a guy. And at the very end, she winds up falling for one of the guys who thinks it's one of her bros, and she takes off her shirt, revealing that she was a woman. Now, I want to just quickly state how confusing this was for my puberty, because I knew a guy that looked exactly like her as a guy. It looked exactly. And then I kept looking at him really weird because, like, that was the greatest pair of tits I've ever seen in my life. And if you look at it, you'll see what I'm talking about. It is
She does have a good rack. Good for her.
spectacular. But he looks exactly like her as a him.
Poor Phoenix.
Yeah, to this day, I'm
Phoenix.
still confused. Yeah.
Leaflet for just see for reference. I hope. Well, I don't even know if we can show this. You think
Yeah,
we can
I've
show
been holding
we're,
off.
We're on,
The poster?
We're on thin ice right now.
The
with this.
poster she's holding it and she's covering herself in the poster. It's fine.
I got the nips blocked out here.
Well, you can look. You
on-
can
on
always
this
Google
picture.
it later. You can watch the scene.
Yeah, in your free
it's on
time.
YouTube.
Yeah, the movie's actually really good, guys. Just saying, like it's a good story, it's a good message, and it does have the fact that the chick is beautiful. So take it what you will. The younger brother to me was absolutely hilarious. So
Oh yeah, he was like in
enjoy.
everything in the '80s. He was like the classic nerd guy in
Yeah,
everything.
he was
80s.
funny.
I think we all understand that Gen Z is just a giant bunch of pussies.
Just a bunch of pussies, huge pussies.
Leaflet, do you like? I'll say this: as I've gotten older, Leaflet, I am relating to my parents and my grandparents a little bit more every single day. When we say that generation coming up is a bunch of pussies, right? Like, because I remember my grandpa being like, "Your generation's so soft," blah, 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 you know, and like now I'm like, he was right, and
Yeah.
the next generation is oh.
I 100% agree. It does feel that way. Like as you get older, like wait, all those things that like the older generation told me, and I said it was BS, and now I'm like, maybe they're kind of right.
So Blabs, congratulations.
For what?
You're a pussy.
Because I have one doesn't mean I am.
No,
one.
stop it. I don't wanna hear about
Hey-o!
that. That's ridiculous. Put an asterisk there. I actually probably will lose all your hair.